There we go. There we go. We're back. We're back. Okay.
We're back.
We're back.
Everything's
Maybe.
all fine and dandy.
Give me just a
Just
sec.
it's unstable now.
Literally, we all just walked into a room of fire.
I thought I would need the vodka for
Hey!
what I was doing.
We're back.
We're back! Nothing bad happened. I promise.
Nothing bad happened. Oh, hey, look, it's Shockwave.
Oh, hey, look, Shockwave and Megatron.
Megatron? I wonder what's happening now.
I wonder what's happening here.
GM, take it over.
Let me describe the scene. Megatron and Shockwave storm the halls trying to look for any surviving civilians, but they seem to can't find anyone. As they head to the higher levels, Megatron asks Shockwave, Shockwave, why are we going in circles? What do you mean, Megatron? You've led us in a circle up to this point. What's going on? We should be trying to evacuate the civilians. The tower's in danger of pretty much collapsing at any moment. Yes. Of collapsing. You know, Megatron, I didn't want it to be you. What do you mean by that? And his cannon glows a bright blue light, shooting Megatron out the window. And so Sentinel Prime comes shoots forward, crashing into Megatron, basically, knocking him to where y'all saw him last. Straxus, come in. Sentinel Prime you said you'd be staying at the tower. A minor mishap. Meet at the rendezvous point as planned. We have much to discuss, my dear new friend. After all, the information you've given us as of late was quite useful for invading Iacon. You promised me Sentinel Prime, and yet he's leaving. You will get his head soon, but for now, you might want to fall back. And Shockwave leaves.
Dun dun
Well
dun
then.
dun.
So there's
that's how they figure out all of the shit of Iacon.
Alright, Michael? Where we last left off with you. So, timeline, what just happened. You do not know that happened, obviously, because that's somewhere else in the tower.
Okay.
Her weak arms are holding on to you, trying to just pull you towards her. As those two guys are just standing there awkwardly, like a bunch of lemons.
I didn't realize I was not joined as a player.
What?
I didn't see anything. I'm still on the rolling part.
Well, you're not the one fucking streaming, so I'd rather. It's fine, but you just rejoin the player. All right, Astromir says, "Why so badly do you want to go back to the subject? And to help people? Is that what you want? You said you're going to help people, right?"
Inspector looks at the two that are standing behind him. These two don't deserve to be there.
You hear an audio recording play up. You always say, "I'm not in the mood. I'm tired." Very familiar voice to you. It almost sounds like your own. And then you hear, "I'm tired too, but I got a job to do. So get out of my way." You hear a clunk of what sounds like a container of tools. And then a blaster charge.
Professionalism.
Oh, she's guilt tripping him.
Was that helping people? Well, she says, looking you very upset, ending the recording. It was a hollow recording, so you could see from the point of view, you see your blaster going through the back of Dirtbot's head. How is killing him helping you? Oh, that was just a common thought. Probably, I could pull up his file because he had a criminal record, just pickpocketing.
Some sacrifices needed to be made.
Sacrifices?
Oh no.
What are you telling yourself this?
We need to get you out of here.
No. She starts wandering, trying to walk back, but she trips over the body, falls on the ground, trying to get herself back up. Red Light Goat's looking. It's like, is there a cane around here, or does she have a cane? Where's she walking like that anyway? Yeah, she's pretty much on the ground right now.
She didn't have her cane whenever we first came in here, did she?
No.
No?
So she's essentially just limping everywhere. In a lot of pain, too.
Where did your...
I was abducted by Hookup whenever I was at home. My home. Hookup and a bunch of other guards. So she says pretty much looking up at you. Blue is still oozing out of the hair. Because he's freshly dead. The colors of his body are finally starting to fade. Confirming the fact that that is not a transformer anymore, that is just a pile of machinery. The spark is gone.
If I'm being honest, Mira, I don't know what I'm doing here.
If you want to go back to the Decepticons, that's fine, but don't keep telling yourself that you're doing it for a good, but with what you did to those bots. The bots here, too. Helping them murder so many innocent people coming in the eye. It's not for good. They're doing it just to slaughter for fun. What good is that doing? Oh, so you said you're getting info, right? For them. I barely had it. The last time I contacted you was with the whole Dirt Boss scenario. That was his name, by the way. As she says.
You think that I don't know that?
She remains quiet. If you want to go, just leave me here.
I wasn't there to gather information. I was there to gain their trust. To infiltrate them and eventually bring them down. But... it seems...
This has gone on for too far, she says. The whole Chaos scenario with the prisoners, with you and Hookup's plan, the Decepticons invading all those different cities, the military. This has gone on for too far. If you want to go back out there with them, just do it. I don't care anymore. She kind of crawls and tries to help herself up in a chair. Do whatever you want.
Alright then. I will. And he walks over here and picks her up.
She starts, what are you doing? How do you pick her up, by the way?
I was going to gently pick her up and kind of place her
Like
on my shoulder.
specifically, so you're just slinging her over your shoulder. I know, not like violently. I was like, are you bridle carrying her, sling her over your shoulder, just sit her up on your
Fireman's
shoulder?
carry or bridal carry?
Fireman's carry, bridle carry. There's a bunch of different ways to carry. That's me and Noel's asking.
Well, over the shoulder
So-
is fireman's carry.
There's more than one way of over the shoulder. She could also just get a piggyback too.
True.
So fireman's carry.
Yes, where I can still have access to my blaster.
What are you doing? Put me down.
Nope, they're going to be here any second now.
What are you talking about? Put me down. You hear she pulls out the taser you were talking about. You hand her, she just zaps it, tries zapping you.
Do you know that thing's not a toy, right?
And she starts zaps you again.
Should you roll for damage or something?
It's a taser. It doesn't do any damage. It's stun, but Inspector, like, she can't do anything. She weighs like nothing, so he's just getting zapped. And if he lets her go, she just drops pretty much down on his shoulder. How he's holding
And
her.
this is the part where
She
he
had to
kind of
wiggle up.
drags her to where now he's carrying her bridal style and grabs her arm to where she cannot.
Or she, as you grab her arm, she drops it because she couldn't transform of it. So, but she did have it on her person. Nice. As it hits the ground, she's just let go of me. This feels like kidnapping now.
That's because it is.
That's because it is, you two.
So
Now
where
grab
are
that
you?
taser and let's get out of here before the rest of this. Brain, tongue, work. Deceptagoons show up.
So where are we taking her as y'all exit the door? It's
Somewhere-
with Decepticon bombing runs on its way, we probably should get a good distance.
Somewhere where we'll all be safe. And I forgot about the safe house. Oh well.
We could, if you want, we could patch into Autobot and try and get them to kill us. Because he looks outside. Looks like our Decepticons are kind of losing, so I don't think we got to worry about a bombing run on each other right now.
Either way, I'm not the one that can contact them.
I just imagine she just in Europe. She's just like bullshit.
Yeah, she's kind of kicking and squirming this entire time. I'll calm on an open channel then. Hopefully this might get us shot out of the sky. I hope you shot down over here. So,
Wait, you said he's trying to do an open channel?
she's trying to get out of your fucking arms.
Oh,
You see him pushing some buttons on his arm.
couldn't we have our tech guy do it?
He points to, I don't think you're really tech savvy. You're talking about Alcar? He's not very techy.
I thought that this was our tech guy.
Alcar kind of is somewhat techy. But
I'm pretty sure your tech guy is fucking dead.
no, that guy was the heavy arms. Alcar's like, you want me to do the open call? I don't want to talk to those guys.
You don't have to do it on an open call. Here, use this comm channel. And I'm going to tell them, what was the rookie's name?
Double stop.
Double Stop's comm channel. The one that I use for emergencies.
So I guess it's smart us not doing an open channel. But she's kind of screaming and kicking, let me go. this entire time, so the conversation's awkward.
Uh,
What? Wait, are Decepticon ships shooting at themselves?
Oh
I will say, if they are listening to open comms, they will hear Yahoo.
Yeah, because I got the deck.
I have an open concept. So
I'm pulling
he
the
says,
console.
you want us to do
Yahoo!
this comm channel? I'll hook it up, boss.
I shake my head and say, that rookie will get you out of this.
What about you?
Just mention my name.
What about you?
Well, mention
Oh.
the...
Starlight looks at you.
I've got to correct some mistakes.
You can't do it as a corpse, man. By the way, as you say correct some mistakes, you feel like she's trying to punch you as well. You can tell she's very much worse than she was when you last met her.
Inspector's going to try to get to his pistol and put it in her lap and say, if you want to, use this.
You see her stare in horror.
Alright, then use it to protect us. You're in the middle of a war. A war that's been going on longer than you think. And I've been wanting to protect you from it.
Alright, I'm gonna need to grab something real quick. Book the load. Hey, what's a good grapple? The grapple skill?
The skill that you use for grappling?
Yeah.
I believe that's athletics.
Probably athletics, yeah. Athletics or brawn, I think.
Acrobatics is designed to escape, while athletics is normally what's used to grapple. Brawn is more of holding on afterwards.
Well, we'll try and get somewhere where we can get a good signal to get picked up for us all, but as he says that...
Brawn and
Where?
finesse, actually.
Brawn and finesse?
Yeah, we have a grappling handout.
Okay.
I was about to say you don't have to worry about me going back to join them. As whatever happens is about to happen.
Yeah, if things go bad for you, you're about to get ripped through a fucking wall. And what? Slash roll 1d20 plus 1.
You compare the higher of their scores.
Michael, with the downshift, I would like you to roll finesse.
Which means you're rolling a dice tier lower than what you normally roll.
I'm gonna be nice because I will not count hookup for the reason for the downshift. Not hookup, Axtromir.
We're gonna be accidentally calling her hookup for, like, the entire, like, next few sessions.
Astromir. Hookup turns into a truck. I don't know how we're getting her mixed up.
I'm not getting her mixed up.
Oh, this is just a straight
I've never
roll.
I
What's
have
that
been
name?
getting her mixed up in my brain.
Alright, roll straight.
Let's see, does Michael still have his luck from last time he played, or had made it?
You know what?
That's fine now.
Actually, what I'm going to do is, instead of that, instead of trying to resist this, I'm going to try and protect her by pushing her off of me.
Alright, then you're grabbed by the fucking skull and ripped through the wall. As she hits the ground, you do not have your blaster on you. Move maps. Welcome to the generator room! You were just yanked through a wall. By this dude! Place your token by him as he yeets you. Place your token over here. You do not take damage, but he did throw you as he ripped you through a fucking wall.
Where am I?
This guy Is he a Decepticon or is he an Autobot?
This is
He's
a senator.
Ah!
It's the
one
one
that has
last. It's Diatlas,
Dave.
the biggest one.
One that gave zero shits on both sides and like, you guys are both horrible, so I'm gonna murder all your ass.
Ah, here I am. It took me a moment to find myself.
I will have to probably move your character. Yeah, you hear Inspector, and it's like, holy scrap! From the two guys just rip through the wall.
You mean Red Light or the other guy?
Red Light, yeah. By the way, that hurt like a motherfucker. Getting ripped through the wall and yeeted. You realize what you hit is a power equipment. Damn Decepticons, Autobot, whatever group you are, terrorists. You'll pay for this. For the lives lost today.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting that. I go to reach for my gun and realize it's not there.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. Well, either
Oh,
way.
watch out, Michael, he's a flying drill.
Oh, no, it's a flying drill bit.
A flying drill tech, yes.
What's... Alright.
Drill bit, the cooler drill bit.
Drill bit, your senses are tingling.
Do we have to do this?
What's left of them?
I'm trying to evacuate.
What looks like for me from the screaming kidnapped hostage. I'm saving the day. Oh, you damn terrorist. Just do something good in your life and die quietly.
Just,
I will.
why would I give a hostage a gun?
Kalkar and Red Light aimed guns at him. You realize Michael, would you like me to give you the obvious common sense, or did you figure out the obvious common sense of what happens if you make
I signal for them to put down their guns.
They look at you confused, like, what do you mean, put down our weapon? Big dude, I'm trying to kill you.
For one, he's not our enemy, and for two, you're gonna blow us all up.
That Astromir says that as well with the two. Not your enemy. You damn look like my enemy.
I do, and I should. That means I'm doing my job.
Your job. Your hookup's a little boy toy. The last I checked, and she was a traitor too.
And she has paid for her crimes.
And you're the last bit of her crimes that need to get rid of off the face of the galaxy.
You're right, but I still have a job to do, so we can do this one of two ways. You come with us out of here and save yourself, or two, you'll die here along with the senator.
Last I checked, you have no bargaining power. You're a toy. I'm surprised you're able to make opinions for yourself without Hookup telling you what to do. Or is Hookup being dead a ruse and she's still telling you what to do in your head?
And that's where the blade comes out. Are you sure you want to do this the hard way?
You see him take off his wings and form a giant boomerang blade, hitting him in the ground. I prefer to call it the fun way. Hey, cat.
I take a hit off of my energon pipe. Hard way it is, then. I'll try to keep you alive. If only for her sake.
As we cut to Michael getting his ass kicked.
I mean, he is back up. Welcome to the fight with Diatlas, motherfucker. Ding
I
ding.
think this is gonna be just as fucking hard as the Apex armor. By the way, this guy took off fucking so many big Decepticons in Zone.
Oh, he's not as
Hey,
strong as the one in Zone. but-
Hey, dog. Hey, dog. This is what I've been listening to.
Ooh.
All right. This looks like it's going. Let's see how interesting this gets.
Okay. Trying to find my initiative. I know I built the sheet.
There's no fucking hell.
Gets lost in the sheet you built.
Okay, I found it. I know what it is.
Under speed, if that helps.
He gored the fucking head of the stuffed turtle.
What do you mean, Wes?
The head is fucked up of the turtle.
I told you not to let him chew on the head, you idiot.
Well, the eyes are still intact, so he didn't mess up his teeth. He's smart. Well, sorry.
No, not a question mark. That is not a question mark. I do not want to make that mistake. There's the flash button.
Question mark. Roll 1d20.
Oh, and last time he was here, folks.
Red light
Dodge guard,
runs
what?
his entire movement and tries to tackle.
Okay.
As he jumps on the giant robot, he realizes.
Oh. Oopsie.
You're an
Oh,
idiot. I told you to stand down.
Ah! Kalkar hits him in the. He is below the belt, and Dietless drops his weapon.
Guess this is what happens whenever you destroy the command structure.
Does he get stunned for
Oh
an
yes,
action?
anarchy.
The thing is, boss qualities. He loses one of his attack.
That's why I said for
Fuck, he
that.
missed.
Oh.
Red light barely avoids getting crushed, but his fist slams into the ground, causing damage.
$3v1! $3v1!
Yeah, the last 3v1, one guy was getting yeeted across the fucking built a building. Another one was getting got a hole blast through his chest.
Okay,
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, all right.
Is this
But
gonna
to be fair-
build it all over again?
I hope it does. That'd be
To
kinda
be
disappointing
fair,
if
he
I
was
would've
bullshit.
picked the
Come
kill.
on.
He was bullshit, but that was the point.
Apex armor. Ancient relic of the pride.
Okay.
Forged by the fucking Forge of Solace. A lot of shit forged by that fucking thing are tough.
Alright. Hey, Inspector, let's see what you do.
I don't know how to explain this, but I'm going up to him, and
I don't think you can make it.
I think I can.
How much
How much
movement do you
movement?
have?
Check that movement.
60.
You have 60 movement?
Yeah, because of one of my hybrid things.
Yo.
Hang on. What is your hat? What? Keep going, I'm just gonna look at stuff.
No, I closed the book!
I may need to mash shift to do that.
Let's see.
Half track, I think, is
Yes. Either way, I could still dash and reach him.
What?
I mean, you wouldn't be able to attack if you
True.
dashed. But yeah, the half track lets you use your alt mode movement in bot mode form.
Okay, you're good.
No, I exited out. No. I'm gonna need that back in a second. I'm gonna need that back in a second.
Everything's happening.
This is truly the
That was the
stream of all time.
I exited out of the book. I'm gonna need that back eventually. I have everything else I need.
Alright, well, go.
Alright, so. Well, I'm going to attempt to stab a boy.
Alright. Go stab a boy.
Let's see, does he get a natural one or does he succeed?
I just imagine his feet become his wheels and he just starts driving forward.
I put the question mark again. Why?
Michael!
You forgot to also move your token.
You're right, you're right. That is the reason why I drew an arrow last time.
There, I moved you. You go dash forward with your sword,
believe-
your blade out.
The blade is either brawn or finesse, I believe, right? Or is it might?
It should be. It shouldn't be might. It's probably finesse.
Okay.
It can be either might or finesse, depending on how I use
I
it.
suppose since it's a part of your body, yeah, might would work. How big is the blade? Just
Probably like
It's-
an Assassin's Creed wrist blade.
It's sort of like that, yeah.
all right.
You know-
I would
you know
probably
the,
be finesse more than might, but either would work. Yeah.
I mean, if he goes
Well,
for a fucking stab,
A punch.
Yeah,
With a
no,
blade.
that's what I mean. Is like it could work. You could basically just be punching somebody, but with a sword instead. If I punch somebody with a knife clenched like in my knuckle, that's gonna be a stab wound.
yeah. It's also gonna hurt like a bitch.
Absolutely.
Let's, now let's
Yes,
see.
it hit. Remember that. Does it, Greg?
Well, let's
That
find
might
out. That, in fact, does not hit.
Okay.
He has higher toughness than I do.
He has higher toughness than probably I do.
Do you see that?
This fight is
Yeah.
to be quite
Did I do?
Yeah. Truth be told, in close quarters, if they're fighting with their fists and stuff like that, they could also actually choose to avoid with their evasion if necessary.
This fight is very much not a brute force wins. I'm just giving you that. I'm giving you a hint. This is a puzzle. Figure out the solution. There's a solution puzzle. Bro.
I think I know what the solution is.
Bro.
But it kind of got ruined whenever those two.
Oh!
He goes for a
What's this
sock
guy
to the
do?
face.
Boom!
Kalkar's turn. I don't know how the fuck you're the one missing when they have a lower roll. Well, they're the same roll. Oh, Kalkar messed this up.
If I had my gun, I would be able to hit him.
That
Yeah,
was his
but
turn.
if you shoot, it's still a bullet. It will go shoot. It's gonna hit something, explode.
One. Fuck!
Quit fucking up!
I didn't
These
play
guys are
the
like-
die! I'm about to play.
No, what's going on? He is quite literally just swatting at flies at the moment.
No, him hitting things is obvious damage to it.
With each impact on the surface, he starts shaking the building.
Before he stops missing.
I feel like I feel like Drill Bit would be really helpful here with one of his.
Oh, Wes,
abilities.
by the way, you hear, by the way, Wes, Calcar called you, but he doesn't realize he's on the call with you.
What the scrap?
Because he has it muted for you, so he can't hear you whenever he starts fighting. So you can hear everything. You hear everything that's going on. It's just they can't hear you.
Hey, you heard
Okay.
Inspector.
You
But
heard
by
me
the way-
going, you two idiots need to get out of here.
He's alive?
Something you
Okay, we
probably
need to
heard
get this-
before.
Blaster, track the signal.
There's a lot of static. They're probably nearby something very high energon.
I think I know a place where.
Where? They might be
Oh,
in
wait.
Icon's storage areas? Also, I
Well,
don't think we
they're
have
not
really... Maybe we could try and send some mods to go start looking around when we don't have the Decepticons breathing down our necks.
They're running away. Looks of it.
I'm going to try to pull him to the ground.
I hear what sounds like that. Okay. Alright, what do you try to pull him?
Or, well, more or less, try to, like, cut the... They're not tendons. He doesn't have tendons.
Robot joints.
The joints
The wires?
behind his knee, yes.
Alright.
No, not pistons.
It
There's
is-
a word for them. Hydraulics.
Yes, the
Yeah, there it is.
hydraulics. So this is a called shot. What kind of penalties do I take for this?
Because of the situation with how much he's moved. Too.
Down to?
Yeah. How much Dialysis is moving around with everyone too, like all squirming around. You have to, this is a really risky shot.
It's an 18 or a 19 you gotta hit from it, I believe.
Well, here's the thing. In this case, it would likely be against evasion if that's why Cat's downshifting.
Correct.
Okay.
Because
We'll
Dialysis
figure
has
out.
to avoid it. Because
Yep.
if his blade is more than sharp enough to absolutely cut through. That is correct.
You can't crit on a D2.
Oh, that's a shame. It would also have to hit anyways.
It did not hit. Michael, your blade narrowly misses foot dodges and although next turn he's gonna roundhouse kick you. For that.
Yeah, a
You
crit
know-
has to succeed in the first.
Your blade, you could feel like a part of it.
I spent a lot.
Sparks were clearly shown. Like if you were closer, like an inch closer, you probably could have cut it. You saw sparks.
Or break
He-
the blade.
He felt it raise against him. There's a scratch mark in her leg. Michael's blades are quite sharp.
They're also energized.
You're gonna get blood on my suit! Just paint over this face.
Look up.
They are energized? What type of damage do they do?
I think they do 1 energy damage.
Oh, is it just base
They
energy?
do 1 sharp and 1 energy.
Ah.
Oh, no. Ah! It's, oh, man. Yeah. That,
Why
go
are you getting
double
good
check.
rolls of the fucking
Actually.
the idiots?
That did not hit surprisingly enough.
Okay, so his armor
He goes
defense is
flying
22.
through. It's not. This is a really hard fight. Calcar decides I'm gonna try and pick up the giant blade.
Okay, so then it's 23 to 24.
Calcar has the fucking.
Calcar has the boomerang. I want him to be able to keep that.
Yeah, you
Can
see
he
him
hold
kind of
it?
struggle to hold it. I got his sword. I don't got it. You hear?
Why,
Oh
thank you,
shoot,
sir.
he's unarmed. I just realized that.
Fucking Calcar punched him in the dick and he dropped his sword. He's been trying to hit him with his fist this entire time.
Now just imagine, like, oh, thank you. Picks it up from him.
Calcar, Dialas is gonna first off roundhouse kick, try to roundhouse kick Michael. So spin kick. Oh, yeah. Michael, does that hit?
Yes.
You are kicked, and you are sent knocked back in that direction because he went wow. So move about here-ish. And now he's going to stomp on Kalkar. He missed! He stomps in between Kalkar's legs and he screams.
The best part is because he's in melee, he would actually have had a up dice on that and still miss.
Yep. Inspector, it's your
God.
turn. You did take 1 damage. One damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Dialis is built designed to be fighting shit with his sword. That's what does the most damage.
Pick it up. You can pick it up now.
You can.
He could if
know
he
what,
still
I'm
had
actually gonna
actions.
I'm actually gonna put away the blade. Which is a really dumb idea.
What are you gonna do?
Following this.
He doesn't have his sword.
Dialis
Oh
doesn't
my
have his gun
fucking
on his
God.
back, by the way.
Are you going to be the honorable one now of all times?
Wait, hang on. Don't let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah, let the man cook. Let the man cook.
I'll let the man cook.
Let the man cook. All right, what are you doing, Michael?
Okay.
It's a music joke, but you know.
I'm trying to figure out what all is in this room because I have no idea what this.
A bunch of this is the main power room of the tower. The tower is self-sufficient. This room is incredibly explosive.
And judging from this room, there's nothing you can pick up or throw.
He has
Also,
been smashing in the ground every time he's hit it, though.
I mean, you could you could grab that
You do
boomerang
know
sword and
if
throw it
you-
at him.
If you keep smashing the ground, you're about to fall there. If you're not careful. But
Also, I realized that if I were to hit anything in this room with my energized blade, I'd probably blow us up.
well, I mean, not the main little. I mean, this.
Actually, I would like to note that
Just the big important stuff.
Michael, just so you know, the energized blade,
I'm
as
gonna
long
go
as
do something
it's not
else.
in.
All right, then I'll just play with myself. Got it. Inspector, put away his blade, and we'll say he holds his action. Red light's moving. Astromir. Red light goes for a sock to the jaw. Uh-oh.
And
Also roll their own
Ouch.
dice. Still wrong, but I'm gonna call it in that one. Uh-oh. He catches Red Light's hand and fucking throws it,
tap the whip.
slamming him into that conch. Here.
Oh shit! That kill him?
We
I'm
shall
back.
see. Welcome back. I made you hold your
Okay.
action. What you just saw after you put away your blade is Red Light get like literally as you go shink, Red Light gets fucking thrown.
I've been trying to save people this whole time. And you're just gonna kill them?
The bodies on your hands, those are way more than mine, you terrorist. The innocent lives that were lost today in all the other cities will be avenged when we wipe all your scum off the face of Cybertron.
Diatlas doesn't know that Sentinel Prime has lost, does he?
Central
No.
Prime's losing the fight right now because I believe at this
This is
point
happening at
you
the
got the
exact same
touch.
time.
Yeah. Maybe you got the touches playing right now. I don't know yet.
Either that, or this is a time drill that's getting thrown around like a ragdoll.
Probably.
Yeah, that lasted for a while. That's probably what's happening right
You
now.
got abused for a long time.
I feel like by the end of it, Sentinel was really just like, why the fuck won't you die?
Yeah, remember, he was screaming that. Why won't you die?
Your fight is with me, not those two.
They're Decepticon terrorists just like you. You wear the mark of monsters. I'll treat you like monsters.
Look at them again. They have no such mark on their bodies.
He literally like points at Kalkar's fucking shoulder. What is that? What is
Well, I
on your
ripped it
shoulder?
off. I ripped it off of them.
I don't remember you saying that.
Yes.
No,
he
they
did,
haven't
he did.
disguised. They have the disguises on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have Decepticon symbols on them right now because they're hidden.
Wait, none of us do. I just realized that.
This guy straight up just attacked people.
Okay, we're just Dialis is crazy.
Diatlas is seeing things. It's canon.
To be fair, y'all, this is a war zone.
This is a war zone. It's fair. It's fair.
And he does know he knows you're a Decepticon because
he knows you're a Decepticon.
Look up so very much straight up, and he assumed 2 dudes traveling with you are Decepticon because they weren't screaming and crying to be let go like hookups. That's what he heard. That's what
hookup was. Yes, hookup.
Astro, man. I'm about to start giving myself disadvantage.
I don't think you need disadvantage.
With your bad luck rolls, you already have that.
Alright, go, Michael.
You two need to seriously leave and get her out of here before the Decepticons come.
Let the Decepticons, the rest of your kind, watch them.
Yeah, I feel like this man can't be reached with Michael.
Talking
Jutsu's not gonna work.
Yeah, I know that's not gonna work. But I'm trying to get those two to leave.
One of them has just been smashed into a console, the other one's on the ground.
Dead, Michael!
One of them might be dead, probably.
Well, I'm specifically talking to this one right now.
He also has a big old blade on top of him.
I mean, no,
he's kind of stuck.
Like that. Yeah, no. He'll have to get himself up because he's holding on to the giant boom blade. I'm down, both of you.
Just
I'm going to jump up and try to kick him.
Alright, I'm just sending an image of Dialis holding the sword. Fucking screenshot for the players, and then I'll show it in main. Just chat. So, edit, copy. I'm gonna make a quick handout and then delete the handout, just so people could see what the fuck Calcar's holding.
Well, was holding.
He's still holding on to it.
Calcar, not
Calcar.
What's his face?
Red light.
Red light's probably fucking dead.
Hey, he's not dead.
So the players, that is what the sword is.
That is fantastic.
That is a very unfunctionable weapon.
No shit. He came from an anime. No one. That's why Calcar fell over with it.
And the last thing.
Okay, that's. I keep forgetting to copy what I need to roll, so I'm just gonna.
It should be in your previous rolls.
It should be.
No, like I need to copy the little whatchamacallit so that I can just hit paste and roll. Nope, that failed.
Alright, that's her turn. Red light starts trying uses his turn to get up out of the fucking console.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh. Calcar, I'm gonna have him roll. Alright, he gets up with the fucking thing and starts screaming, swings it down, and misses entirely.
I'm pretty sure Dialis catches that.
Yeah, Dialis has.
No, I feel like that's not good enough for him to. That's not bad enough for him to catch.
No, he tries to catch it, but it cuts his hand off.
Well, there you go.
That's fair.
This is getting disappointing now.
I'm doing my best.
No, I'm loving this. This is content. We're making
Yeah, but it's hurting the
content.
writer in me, man.
Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
The writer part of me is hurting, like, so bad.
I'm trying my best. The dice don't fucking want to cooperate.
And you said you wanted disadvantage.
Alright. Don't make me pull out the talking stick, folks. Alright. Dialis screams and goes to grab Calcar by the head. Misses entirely! Because Dialis sucks.
No, he tried to use the hand that just got cut off because he didn't realize it got cut off. He just felt pain.
Michael, your turn!
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to use my surroundings around us without killing the two buffoons.
There's no way. It was like
If one of these things blows up, the rest of them go, and then the rest of the tower.
I made this map as hard as possible for that, Michael. You're.
Well, maybe
That was-
I can actually hit him then.
I would say away, but I'm not here, so I'm not going to say anything.
Oh yeah, Wes, what are you doing right now?
Ooh, wait, idea. I'm
If-
going to try to grapple him and kick
If the
him up.
gods are moving out away from Decagon, I'm
Okay.
going, to the Senate Tower.
I'll wait for Wes
Why
to
is the
get
Senate
done.
Tower?
Yeah, Double Stop doesn't know.
You know that
Well,
there's
you
big
guys are
sources.
there.
Yeah. Oh, you're there.
You know what?
nearby,
That's
so-
fair, actually. That is
And you
entirely
think
fair.
Flawlessice
And-
and distress signal about Inspector V. They found the missing Autobot. So the rest of the Autobots.
And also the fact she wants to find out what the fuck happened in K. Why were all those dangerous bots in K on that day? Since we technically are winning, basically won.
I'm guessing he's
Well,
facing this way, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and pick him up from his back and fly him up so that he can fall onto the ground.
If you pick up this big fat motherfucker, I'm gonna be impressed. I'm gonna give you a downshift because I know you're strong, but
You have to use Braun.
By the way,
Yeah.
this would be Braun.
Yeah, that one's not gonna.
That's gonna.
Well, this was your idea, Michael. Roll your brawn.
and I gotta roll finesse, or what do I roll?
Essentially, the attacker is the only one that rolls.
Is it my fucking evasion?
Yes, maybe.
I'm not gonna say it's evasion. I'm gonna say it's his toughness. You try to pick him up, and you realize this dude weighs so much. You cannot pick his ass up.
Wait! I know what I can do! No! I've already... Does that take an action? I have to see if this takes an action.
You tried grappling him and yeeting his.
That's an attack action. You technically have your free actions left.
Okay.
You just can't hit him.
I need to see what specifically this thing does. It does not tell me what kind of action. Oh, as a move
What is
action.
it?
As a move action. Okay.
What are you doing?
As I'm doing that, I know that I failed, but I realize I'm just gonna become his size.
Right, mass shifting. 1 sec.
That's so. That's something he doesn't do normally.
You pick
I
a
like
load as you wrap your arm.
So I gain one. Okay. So I'm gonna have to.
Oh god, now I'm just picturing the entire Piccolo versus Lord Slug, giant size.
It's more like the fucking most recent fight between Cell Max and Piccolo.
Yeah.
There's that. Okay, fair enough.
I
I know mass shifting lasts for a specific amount of time.
Current. Okay, yeah, that's right. Sorry, mass shift does quite a few things, and
Remainder of the scene. Okay. Okay. One of the following benefits.
But he's a much bigger target now.
doesn't matter. I get a +1 to a defense of my choice.
But you already attacked, so I'm gonna say after that it's her turn.
True, true.
Also, you gain 1 temporary health.
Yes.
Astromir.
No, it's 4.
Hang on.
It's or.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
You
no,
only
you
gain
gain
one of the
Okay, never mind.
benefits.
I
You
mixed-
notice
I mixed
Red
them
Light
up.
trying to stumbling his way over to make up.
All right,
Sorry.
that's it. Dishonor. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Why you play that again?
Because I called her hookup. He's stumbling his
Astro.
way towards the Astro until he's kind of looking too great.
Okay.
Galgar screams as loud as he can and misses entirely, spinning, falling over again.
Kalkar's doing his best.
I hate to do this, but remember, if he attacks Kalkar, he has enough shift. Because he's prone. I believe that's how that one works.
Kalkar, you need to leave.
What's
say
an
leave.
upshift? What's an upshift from a D10?
5 strike, 5
A
tip,
D12.
5 tip, 5 tip.
I really like this guy, and he's gonna probably die.
Thank you, Robin. He steps on Kalkar's. Kalkar screams out in pain. With his foot on Kalkar, he goes to sock you, Michael. Misses
And
entirely.
misses. May I attempt to catch that?
You may. This will count as one of your free actions. You gotta roll, you gotta beat the roll. It's probably not
Is it
hard.
just a D20 or
What's your
This
brawn?
would- Yeah.
brawn? I was hoping I could use might, but okay.
He's...
Is your brawn untrained?
He
Yes.
catches it. You
You
catch
have
his
to
hand.
roll. You have to roll with disadvantage then.
Ew.
Oh, well,
So
roll
if it's at
again.
a 0, it's a disadvantage. Okay.
Yes.
Roll again. Roll again, my friend.
If you ever
Universe just says you catch it. Universe says you catch the hand.
God says. God makes the rules.
RNG's is barely one.
So, Michael, you have his hand. What do you do?
You know how I have this little thing called an acid cannon, right? Or, well, technically it's an element jet.
Isn't that in your gun?
Yeah, what's
No.
your fucking gun?
No, that one's built into me.
I'm gonna double check that just to be sure.
It's a hard point.
Yes, it is a hard point.
There's your answer.
Another point then. What the fuck is hard points?
phase should be.
Oh, undergear. Element jet, yeah. Left shoulder.
You understand I could kill you right now. Is he not going to respond?
I'm thinking of a witty response.
The DM is thinking of something.
Yeah, the DM is processing information because I did not expect it to go this poorly for me.
Now you know how it feels.
It is currently glowing, by the way.
Fucking Inspector's fucking up Gary Stu, I swear to God. Every fight he's a fucking...
He goes for a headbutt.
Okay.
Alright, melt your face it is.
So, what do you do, Greg? Because he's doing a headbutt?
Yeah, he's charging for a headbutt, so Michael can fire his thing.
Oh, if he's going for a headbutt, and you're giving me the chance to do this.
You have a clear opportunity to do anything.
You have his arm. He cannot dodge. He has to use toughness for this, and it's acid, so that means that this is gonna hurt him.
Unless he misses.
Unless if I do something that I'm probably going to regret. How about we just go to headbutt each other?
Alright then.
Honey,
Okay,
He
so
gets a downshift, so... Why'd I roll a D9?
Nanny.
Be roll, Greg.
No!
There you go.
Ouch indeed.
Ouch, it fucking indeed.
Yeah, he cracks. You take 2 damage, by the way, for that.
Okay.
And you
Is
let
this
go of his
the-
hand. Your visor cracked upon him slamming his head into you.
well, at
Play
this
stupid
rate,
games, win stupid prizes, my friend.
should've just
and
You could have finished the fight right there, you fool!
so
Alright,
I
really
that-
could have.
that is your turn, Michael.
Michael
The
got
rest of
ass injured on his
the
own
rest of us
turn.
want to. You know, the rest of us want to play, right?
We're almost done here, don't worry. How long have we been streaming for, Rick?
An
This
hour.
fight? Yeah,
I
no,
apologize so badly.
don't worry, the fight's almost done. Either Michael's gonna die this turn, or
I know all the fights take a while, but Michael's fights take a long time.
Straight up.
because Michael just threw his fucking chance of victory to choose to headbutt him again. Which is fucking great.
Michael, you're not going to be able you're not going to be able to pull off what I pulled in Star Wars.
You see Diatlas as you stutter back, hop backwards, and with his one hand remaining, pull out a fucking gun.
You know the rules, and so do I. Take it back.
You dodge. Kablooey.
And
We don't know how powerful the gun is.
If you don't dodge, also, kablooey, there's a chance.
Michael, you notice him pull out the gun. Is there anything you want to say? You could slightly see it through your own book. Oh, no, John, but you know.
Shoot.
Is that what you say? Oh, shoot.
No, that's not what I say.
I mean, if you insist!
Oh, I'm reminded of that
Really want
one
to
of those
kill-
terrible blonde jokes.
You're going to kill us all, even the civilians. Even the one
Sacrifice-
you were going to say, you were trying to save.
Sacrifices must be made.
Ooh. Well, that sounds familiar.
Hey, what's your
Sorry, Michael.
toughness? Either what you're talking. Yeah. What?
Right now, it is a 19.
So you could basically take that without getting hurt.
If he takes it, it would hurt, is the issue.
It's not how toughness works, though.
Yeah, that's really not how toughness works.
Yeah, your toughness is you're taking the hit, but it deals no damage.
Alright, and then I'm gonna shoot you again, because fuck.
That's fair. That's fair. So close.
Dink, dink.
That one was close, a little bit too close.
It's a good thing you changed your size.
Yeah, it is. It very much is.
There are blaster bolt shots in your chest area.
This is where it's being ended, by the way.
If you succeed what you're gonna do.
Now I won't hit my friend.
You know what? That's fair.
That's what I say as
But is
I
he
get
right
up
there?
close to him.
Essentially, because the thing is a cone, the acid actually might have fallen onto Kalkar if he had shot him where he was. I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Ooh, Michael, this is a bad decision, maybe." Now though, he can just straight up hit him and not have any collateral damage.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words?
You see him pull his gun about to shoot you. Oh, yeah.
And that's whenever I release.
He starts screaming out in pain as he hits the ground. This is not how I expected you to win. He's screaming brutal pain, by the way, on the ground.
The gun gets covered. The gun instantly melts away as it hits it before he even shoot it, and that's when he starts screaming.
Yeah.
That could have ended differently. Come on, little buddy. I'm gonna take the sword off of him because I'm pretty sure it's on top of him right now.
He's his kid. You see his body pretty badly crushed. Come. You see him with his lifting his hand toward.
I'll grab it with both of mine.
You see him. You feel him still pushing towards you. Something in the logo. You do notice his hand covered in blood. Like
You should have listened to me.
as you feel his hand.
Why?
Where it is, marking it off. Like don't. Just go to him. We grab him, and you see Red Light. You're trying to start to sling out. She's like threatening to shoot him. It's like, don't just shoot me. I've got a migraine. Process crowding. Grab Kalkar. We gotta go.
I'm gonna pick him up as gently as possible, almost as much as I picked up Astromir earlier.
When you pick him up, his hand kind of slams into your shoulder, just blotting it out entirely. You notice pretty much his lower half kind of is not with him. He's still glowing out. His eyes are still glowing, slightly blinking, but...
What is it with me and hanging around those that end up losing their legs?
What the fuck, dude?
That's a kind of fucked up thing to say, but okay.
Silas is screaming in pain as you start to leave. You see him say, "If I die!" A missile pops out of his arm. And
Time to go.
he just shoots this giant reactor.
Well, it's time to go.
Poor freaking loser.
It's called Irredeemable Characters.
But yeah, time
I'm
to go.
assuming you grab them and fly off, or just stay fucking.
Yes, I'm gonna grab them all and fly
By
out.
the way, as you fly out, the explosion hits you in the back and you crash pretty much nearby. There was like no hiding the obvious Cybertronian jet crash. But now let's cut back to the party. The Autobot, everyone meeting up in front of out here. All right, players, place your tokens as you arrive at the Senate Tower.
Do I come in with the basically destroyed ship?
Yeah, no, you've already arrived, but you saw the massive explosion. The top of the tower.
Am I here?
Yes.
I'm carrying you. I'm like the shoulder style. Like the army thing.
You're hopping overboard to drag you.
Yeah, no, I'm right here.
Alright.
Well, I can
just don't pull a stunt like this again.
Light the Senate Tower light up like a firecracker.
I have no.
It looks like hang on. That looks like a giant, enormous energon explosion.
I can't feel much other than pain, but I felt that.
Yeah, Optimus.
I actually look up.
Look up there. James,
where are you, James?
I said all the players. Speaking
By the way,
you crash about right.
Dang, that was fun. What the heck is gone?
Because you took the blunt of that fucking hit. Bring yourself down to 1, but your cargo inside survived.
Okay, so I lose a total of 4 health.
Yeah, and as you crash, that you kind of transformed and they pop down.
What the scrap?
Is that Inspector? He looks as bad as I feel.
You missed one. Ask her, Mir.
I'm getting to her. So I forgot Ratchet. Because he was coming trying to fix it's like he was bitching at y'all stop dragging him so I fix the guy. And that's when the other yeah, you crashed into the rubble. Red Light didn't invest to protect us, so Mir
I take your arm off my shoulder and run to see with it.
Oh crap! Legs!
Oh god! Balance! Bad balance! No! We're falling!
Oh, catch me!
I'm sorry!
I'm sorry, Rick.
With my speed, I run over and catch you. Well,
as you try to catch him, your hand it brings you down like he lands on you. It hurts.
Stop. So do you have the key in your
thanks.
pocket? I'll be right back.
Do you have the key to the back door in your pocket?
I'm gonna have to wait a moment.
I have my pocket, but it wasn't in the desk.
Red Light shouts, "Medic! We need medic!"
Over here. I'm just staring at him.
The con logo you can't even see. It's covered in blood and fucking scorch marks.
Where were you?
I don't think he could talk right now.
I think he might be mildly concussed at the very least.
He might be offline. I'm gonna need you to roll a willpower. It's a good
willpower?
Okay, I'm back.
I'll have you roll alert. See if you're not fucking we're taking offline and put in stasis.
Conditioning would technically be the closest thing.
Conditioning? That works. We'll do conditioning. We'll see if you're online. Because if you fail to save, you're at 0 and you're knocked the fuck out.
This would base because there's no dice roll. This would be a base D20.
But you don't. If you have at least 1 point in conditioning, you don't have to roll with disadvantage.
All right,
I do have more than 1 point in. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
All right, let's see if he's online or off.
If I'm online, something funny's gonna happen.
You are in fact online, but barely. You can't see out of one of your eyes.
Oh. Hey, I found a replacement. And I pull up a thing that looks like a bent pipe.
Oh, I get it.
He looks like he's in a lot of pain and know where the fuck he is right now.
I'm pretty sure that only one person knows what I'm talking about there.
Calcar,
No, not that. I'm talking about a cave for Astromir.
So I got a replacement. So by the way, you're holding it up. It's in your.
Hey, it's
But
payday
yeah,
too.
yeah. You know what?
Be glad Transformers
So-
can't get tetanus.
But yeah. So I just look over. I actually look over to Joe, but just like, you look like scrap. What happened?
Apparently Sentinel Prime had giant mech armor suit.
You look like he tried wearing you as a shoe.
He tried.
Speaking of bots that look like they've been wearing as a shoe, that dude's in half. Can y'all quit shouting? I'm trying to keep this bot alive.
You know, I think I did pretty well taking a few of the enemy ships for ourselves.
Michael, by the way, you feel something just slightly kind of dinking on your head.
By the way, yes, I casually said I took some.
Yeah,
ships.
Drillbit just kind of like gives you a look that's like, I'm not sure I believe you actually did that, but also I know who you are.
Yeah. So if y'all see the Astromir just beaming fucking Michael, his character, in the head, but he is so much in pain he probably didn't feel it. Even less than you did.
Wait,
She's
Yeah,
screaming
no,
at you. You hear her screaming at you like, "You idiot! Why'd you do that?"
But yeah, no, I just point at the ship that I had that I came in.
Am I missing some information?
I'm still kind of out of it, and I'm kind of patting myself to try and find my pipe.
Yeah.
Your pipe is gone, I think.
Your pipe probably went off to fucking Neverland. You might have to buy a new one. To be fair, you kind of violently crashed. So, at least you're in one piece. Even though you have something in your face.
Wait, I know you!
Yeah, she kind of stops bonking you. You point at red light.
You were you were the con that ran up.
Well, I hate to burst that bubble. I ain't a con though. Thanks to your fearless friend who is getting beat up by a monoform.
Can you explain what the hell's going on? I want to know why he was ignored. I thought he was dead for the past couple of cycles.
You can have him explain it to you when he's not, when his processor's not mush. Speaking of, can he how many finger Ratchet kind of stabilizes? We definitely need to get him a trouble. At least he's stabilized. Doc, I can't feel my everything.
I would say we take the ship that I took, but we need to repair the engine.
Astromir,
In meta, didn't you crash that into another ship?
No, that was stopped because it was going to happen, but then Double Stop gave us the comms back so we didn't.
Way,
so we
Michael,
were actually to do stuff. So no.
Your bad eye and your good eye just get blinded by light as Ratchet's shining a light in you. It's just moving back and forth. Well,
So you know, I still have it.
Hey, look
You
at
know
me.
that thing is quite blinding, right? And I have a pounding headache for some reason. I don't
He's
know if
kind of
she's
what?
still-
Yeah, she's kind of stopped after you shine the light. I want you to follow it. I need to see if you suffered any mental damage from the crash. I'm gonna have to check everyone.
The crash so bad
From
it
the
did psychic
crash?
damage.
From the crash, try the last 34 cycles.
I'm not a therapist.
I ain't a
And I
therapist.
do-
Get somebody else to help you.
I ain't a therapist. I'm a doctor. It's different. My job is to make sure you're physically, not mental. Now look, follow the light. Damn it! Smash you on the side.
I do go to follow the light, and as Astromira tries to walk away, I just grab her hand
If she tries to walk away,
and
at
then
least you
pull her.
have full functioning servos. This might hurt a bit. I'm gonna try to remove the pipe and the rest of the debris sticking out of you. You should be grateful none of it went into your spark chamber, or maybe your T-Cog. We'll have to get you checked out. Same with the other bot. Make sure he can even still transform.
If
You
you
hear?
did, then I'd have something in common, then, wouldn't I?
All right.
And I did not say that maliciously. I tried pulling her into my lap before Ratchet probably pushed her away.
And you pulled her in, and Ratchet's kind of like awkwardly.
I'm
Okay.
fine up.
You know, maybe we should get all them
with
space.
the stuff sticking out of you?
I'll get it out later. Although her cane is sticking out of my left hand right now. That might be something that she might need.
I've noticed the giant. That is a. Can you even move that your servos? Do they still work, or is it completely to shreds? Try
I
moving.
move my thumb and my forefinger and pinky, and that's all I can move.
Your middle finger and your ring finger, they don't. It feels like they don't even exist. Even though they're still there, that's kind of where it mainly is sticking out of that area. I think you're probably gonna need a whole servo. He says, kind of grabbing.
Yeah, Drillbit says, like, when he says he's fine, he's like, you look hurt. I'm getting fixed up. You need to get fixed up, Inspector.
You look worse than I do.
Try looking in a mirror.
Yeah, Inspector.
I have looked in a mirror. I say,
By the way, your battle mask is fucked. By the way, Michael, your battle mask is gone and headbutted the fucker, fucked it up. So you'd have to get that replaced. Your visor's completely shattered.
If they can see that, then they can see all the scars and stuff.
To be fair, for all Ratchet knows it came from the crash. Because your face is fucked up just as bad.
Actually, Ratchet would probably recognize that some of those are older than.
Ratchet's the best doctor around.
Alright, can you stand?
So.
Doesn't look like you have any debris sticking out of your legs.
I think I can.
Sorry, I was saying hi to Mom.
But I'm gonna sit here for a while.
What I miss?
The Astroman thing stuff. Speaking of,
Hey, double stop! Can you come back and give us a hand? I'm not used to carrying carrying somebody this heavy.
Orion kind of just slings you over his shoulder.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
Thanks, Orion. Sorry.
How strong is he? Holy crap! He's still sling your fat chassis over his shoulder.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go see what needs to repair the engine to the dang ship I took.
Not Orion anymore.
Well, I'm getting some answers.
Right. Sorry.
If the tower isn't completely torn to shreds,
wouldn't I still technically be mass shifted at the moment?
Whenever you crash, you revert back to your normal.
It's until the end of the scene, Michael. The scene ended.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the scene ended with you on fire. You were covered in burn.
Do I need to hack the door, or can I just open it?
The door kind of falls off.
Well, that makes my life easy.
You got to remember the power blew up.
Scrap! What happened to the power?
Overboard says, I think what happened to the power happened to the building. He says, pointing out that it's still on fire.
What? Well,
And that may or may not have been my fault.
Well, at least we got what Grimlock wanted.
Yeah, she kind of bonks you again.
I said over there. At least we got what Grimlock wanted.
Do we know actually stop with our double stuff? Like, do we know anyone that actually knows how to repair an engine?
Well,
Wheeljack?
Wheeljack.
But he'll probably blow it up.
Good luck with that.
Overboard just looks at you like, I repair stuff all the time.
Overboard's just sitting quietly like...
You realize that Overboard is an engineer, right?
No, they didn't bring me up as an option. No, I'm not doing it now.
I have a suggestion. We have Iacon now, don't we? I'm pretty sure there's different ships. We can just use the ones you stole. Think about that.
What do you mean you have Iacon? Red light says as he's trying not to have the light in his face. That right?
Yeah,
You see that
Drillbit tries to raise one of his arms to pat Orion on the shoulder. Well, Optimus now on the shoulder, and then he realizes he can't, and so he just tilts his head, and he's like, "This guy has
By
the
the way,
matrix of leadership right now."
The arm you try raising, you feel a little lighter now. By the way.
Oh no!
I'm
It's
catching it.
Dun dun.
I got it. I'm grabbing it. I got it.
Thank you.
We don't want
Anyway,
you need
this
to-
guy has
you
the
need-
matrix of leadership.
Like you say, as you said that this guy's the matrix of leadership trying to pat him. You didn't notice your arm fell off because you couldn't feel it.
Yeah.
All you heard was the tongue.
And
then-
so-
Yeah, no, you know what? I will say, I do actually say, I look at it over like, have you ever repaired a spaceship engine?
Yeah.
And according to Warpath, Sentinel Prime got thrown into the moon. But I'm not so sure about that one.
Anyways, Drillbit, I think it might be best for you not to do any drastic movement for a bit.
What?
Why? What do you? Oh, Drillbit looks over and sees his arms falling off.
Explain what happened to you.
do you point his own arm at him? Saying,
I'm just imagining that
Specifically-
one scene from Toy Story.
Exactly. Your arm does kind of look like Buzz Lightyear.
It does a little bit.
It's just the off-brand colors.
No, you're just.
Oh,
you're
man,
over-
Buzz Lightyear. Overboard
So
said
what-
it best. Sentinel Prime tried to wear me like a boot.
I'm not. I wouldn't want to be. If you died, I wouldn't want to be the one to explain to your sparklets, man. But don't do anything crazy like that again.
Speaking of crazy, anyone notice how much bigger Orion is? Says that. So
Optimus is just like I said, not Orion anymore.
not Orion anymore. I'm Optimus Prime now. Orion, Overboard still processing. Just starts processing that info. What?
Error 404, file not found.
Did he just say Prime?
Yes, this is the new leader of Cybertron. Well, the true leader of Cybertron. The other guy was a fake.
By the way, Michael, she's kind of stopped hitting you after that.
And do you know him?
He's my partner.
I thought. Oh, ow. I
God.
see how it is.
Stop with the like.
Oh, okay. I get it
Hey,
now.
hey, Overboard.
Yeah.
Willing to help with some light repairs so we get this put back to base just to give it some overhaul on full
I mean,
repairs?
we could just leave it here. We got
Let me say it again. Thanks for the pickup.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, just-
you weren't talking to me. You're talking to her.
Her buddies picked us up. Because the Decagon bridge is completely trashed. It was a big ass tower. There was no way getting out.
As soon as we
But
get one done,
this ain't anywhere close to near done.
as soon as any of them ships are there, that could probably take a crack at flying it.
So, I don't think there's. So, we beat Sentinel, but we got a worse threat now. What happened to
Cybertron has gone
Shockwave?
to war. I don't
Well,
know.
this wasn't part of the plan.
That means Shockwave was probably caught in. If he was
Actually-
still in power.
I do.
He might be still in there.
If any
Question.
bot's still in there, they're blown to smithereens.
Question, Greg. Would I know anything? Probably not, huh?
No.
Nope.
You knew they had an informant to get the Iacon with the info and new equipment, but you never figured out who. No one did. You knew more than any of the other side. All they knew is they got new toys and they were invading Iacon.
I walk over to you, Mr. Inspector.
How the
Look
heck
at the
did they-
mark.
He still has Astromir on.
You know, I look at your store. So how'd that happen?
Oh, you mean the shoulder covered in blood?
I think by now the saying disguise would be gone.
Yeah,
I think that he ripped the disguise off and then marked on it.
Yeah, he
That's
marked
what
on
happened.
it with. So it's a Decepticon symbol covered in blood. Is what you could clearly see the con logo, but there's still
Yep.
Energon on it.
I don't have
Calcor's
questions.
on the basis right
I just how that happened.
I'm just not saying anything, looking in shock at the symbol.
Drillbit's kind of gotten woozy from Energon Moss by this point.
Ratchet's kind of he's stable for the most part. He's just going to be a little.
I'm guessing does Inspector answer?
Ratchet's back on.
Spectre went to answer and then just stares out.
Yeah. When Ratchet gets
I
back
actually-
over, Drillbit says, "Doctor,
I
can
do
I
have
have
my
my
mask on.
arm back?"
I
Okay,
got
well, back on.
I'm not showing any frown. I'm actually just. I do have a smile. Just like it was just a curious question.
You notice how
Later.
loom over you.
Those are questions for later.
You can kind of feel Astromir gets kind of scared as often.
I know that I am weak at the moment, but I do try to pull her slightly away from him
You notice Optimus
and
raises.
put myself in between them.
Yeah. You notice he raises his hand forward, open it, and pretty much hold it towards you, like he's offering to pick you up.
Oh. Thank you. Prime, was it?
Optimus Prime. Now,
Yeah.
are we welcoming you to the Autobots? This, once you're patched up, you goodbye.
I look at Astromir one more time. Depends on if you can keep her safe or not.
That is a promise. I will do my best to keep.
And without taking his hand, I stand up with her.
She kind of gets surprised that you pick. Right?
Kind of like I can't really use the one hand to grab onto her knees, but I'm.
Your hand kind of is now in an awkward place. We're just gonna leave it at that. She's kind of just startled by it.
Anyway, if I transform right now, I don't think I could make it anywhere.
It might kill you. With what state you're in.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'd get noticed.
Well, I think you should be noticed with the right crowd. Then. But at the end of the day, will not force you. If you choose to go back to the Decepticons, I will call a ceasefire upon you. At the end of the day, the choice is yours.
There are some things we need to discuss, Optimus.
And we shall discuss it in private.
Now let's get to a ship.
You see him pick up Calcar and like gently carry him. He's in. As everyone's welded up.
As I start walking, I look over to Inspector one last time. By the way, Inspector, I want a duel when you're fully patched up. Not a dangerous one, just to see how capable you are. If that's okay with you.
Sure.
Cronus just sticks by Drillbit's side as they move, just in case another
Drillbit can
limb
block.
falls.
Just in case another limb falls off.
Her limb falls off or he falls over.
Yeah. Drillbit
I'll
is
do
doing
it,
his
man.
best to just move along with Double Stop helping him.
Try my right now to stay away from him at the moment.
Yeah. whatever reasons Inspector had, I'm certain that he thought what he was doing was.
Maybe, but still. We founded this group, remember, and I feel a little betrayed. That's all. And
You're allowed to feel that way, but regardless.
He's allowed to pick what he wants. I don't care if it's right now. I don't want to see him.
That's understandable. In that case, let's turn around and get me somewhere where I can maybe sit down.
Are we going to the ship that Neo knows is driving?
Yep.
There's chairs in there.
Or we're down to keep going for a bit.
I feel like this is a good stopping point.
Alright, Michael, do I need to update the token?
We'll discuss that after stream.
Yeah.
Alright.
We all
By
good
the way,
with stopping
the
here?
stream ends, you feel she rests her head against your ship. Finally calming down. And this has been this episode of Stories.
Well, whatever. Felt like we could just start it for fun.
I mean, we've been streaming for how many hours, Wes?
I apologize. That was
We
all my
could
fault.
continue. That's what I'm saying.
It's up to you.
I feel like this is a good place to stop, but if everybody else wants to keep going, then we can.
We could go for a bit longer.
I didn't even have anything to do last session. Once again.
I do want. Yeah, I understand what Dog is saying because this was a big scene. Was Mr. Inspector Day.
Alright, then we'll go for a bit longer then.
Alright.
To Autobot HQ?
Autobot HQ.
Delete. Oh,
Two of those guys aren't there anymore.
You need to do the scene thing, Greg.
oh, right. Thank you. Thank you. Autobots are gloating about their good.
Yeah.
Drillbit is getting patched up. You are patched up for the most part, and you're kind of just right now in med.
Hang on.
There's more
Yeah, nice to be.
Red
You
Light
guys have any
comments
fun?
about the Autobot symbol, saying, red's more my color anyway.
You guys have any fun out there? I'm over by the Dinobot. Not Dino. I'm very bad at it. I'm very bad at it.
Lightning Strike Coalition for
Yeah. I'm over by them, encounter anything fun while you're out there?
For the most part, no, not really much.
Yeah. I started a commandeering
So
of
where
enemy
is the
vessels.
Inspector at, Michael?
I'm trying to find where you put down Astromir.
She's over in the up here.
CR tank.
Why is it always on the wrong thing whenever I need it to? There we are.
Calcar's kind of hopping around. These legs feel so much better than my old one. Paint job don't match quite right. Light color difference. Might need to do some work on that.
Just realized that I shot through five Decepticons to take over the ship.
Yeah, no, you did some absolutely crazy stuff.
Where are you, brother?
I'm sitting right here thinking.
You feel a claw kind of just pat you on the back. Hey. So, Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Kind of weird thinking about it.
A lot
This
of this is
librarian
weird.
that me and my friends met up after rescuing Megatron game was the actual Prime.
I vote we draw the. They look identical. They're just like a slight. They're a slightly lighter pink.
They're just a new set of upgraded legs. That's all.
I
They're
was-
literally.
I was really just going to suggest that we just draw him. Because I'm planning on trying to keep him alive.
It's Calcar. He looks like a car.
Actually, if
True.
you start drawing a new thing for him, you know he's going to die.
Yeah.
True. That'll
What?
probably
No.
end up happening.
He kind of pats you on the back. Thank you for saving my life, man. You hear a feminine voice comes from this bot saying, "You know, I could use some room to work." Trying to.
Oh, we're not doing the
He
same
seems to
one
be-
anymore? Damn it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
But you
just
got-
now-
Everything is kind of happening at once.
Yeah. So, we won this fight.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. Something feels off about it a little bit.
We take what we can get. Everyone else is celebrating.
I don't know.
This might be the one
Just-
chance we get to do it now that war started.
I just feel like seeing him with that comm badge, I just let him down. I feel like they basically never noticed something.
A lot of things were happening.
I still don't know what happened in Chaos. Why they burned to the ground. Everything was destroyed. All the information was left was destroyed, and what happened in the Senate building.
You feel something tap you on the shoulder. No, it was destroyed.
What?
There's always backups for important data.
Point taken. But
I mean, as long as you're not against some breaking some dead senators' homes.
I mean, we. But
It's either that or you don't know.
not that. Not that. I'm willing to do it, but just.
But some information really is better left unknown.
You're right. Just right now, we're figuring out something else.
For now, we should celebrate our wins. The information, if we dive into that rabbit hole, we might not likely be fine.
Point taken. You're right. Y'all two are right. Let's just
Like-
celebrate.
From what I know about the whole Canon scenario, Strax has figured out one of the senators had a plan. I don't remember who sent them there.
Well, so far the only two are remaining are Zealous and Crosscut.
Who are still alive.
The others are confirmed KAAs.
Grimlock, by the way, has a fucking huge thing of high-grade energon in his hand.
Oh, for my sake.
Oh boy.
I imagine that all of them are drinking.
Yeah, the Dinobots are drinking. And
Might as well
they're
enjoy it
about
because
the fact they have
everything's
lots
about
of
the chip.
fun.
might as well
I
enjoy
think
it.
we should storm Kaon ourselves and take while they're shoot them while they're down. While they're licking their wounds, and we take this victory and roll with it. The Dinobots shout, "Yeah!" No,
That
you
sounds
didn't.
fun.
For primate's sake. Those guys are loud.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
I'm just
Was it to get these guys
Yeah, that does
off
sound
on
fun.
100?
I should celebrate because I feel like this cycle might be the solar
If
cycle might be the last.
I mean,
Yeah,
once the
go check with Lana.
ship I have engine is prepared, we can use that if you want.
And get you idiots killed in a hole.
I'm just
How are you hearing our conversation?
You're loud.
specifically, how are you hearing me? Okay, specifically, how are you hearing me?
Because those idiots are shouting it too. They agree with you. What do you
I
mean
know
we're
you
not
have bad ideas.
Yeah, I just imagine her being like, "Yeah, we'll use your ship."
We'll use your ship. What do you mean we're not idiots? Also, I'm out. Grandma, she's hitting him. I want another. Get your own lazy.
I should.
Yeah, he trips.
What? I shouldn't let
They've
what
been,
happened get me
they've been
down.
drinking more than us.
I believe in second chances. Like I said, look,
Snarl
Hey,
last.
respect the cows.
I'm the last one.
You know what? I hate to say it, but I am fully joining this game
all
with
right,
that.
I'm just
You're
waiting.
just drinking. What was?
I was trying to talk in character. Oh wait.
All right. Well,
There we
you
go.
have your turn. You have the vacuum stick. Doc.
All right. I believe in second chances. I shouldn't let what happened with Inspector get me down.
There we go. There's the double step. Quite stubborn through her training.
Oh, shut up!
She kind of flicks you in the one of your horns.
I flick her in the nose. Ah! Dork.
You're the dork.
I feel like she's just kind of sitting there, like.
This
I think my favorite thing is when we started
She
this.
does
We
this. She wants
started.
to interact with them and get like act all buddy buddy. What's so much she doesn't know.
We started this Transformers with my character drinking. We're in this episode with my character drinking.
So you hear from Michael. You hear from the doctor say. So why is she's missing a couple vital Cybertronian organs, and so
Why
the
are
ones
there
that are
doors
there.
there?
I don't know why the doors are there.
Wait, what doors?
Nothing. Sorry, I
I'm
have
so
to.
confused.
How do I there we go. Okay.
Oh god!
You see her topic. What happened to her? A lot of important organs are very damaged. T-Cog especially. That thing's been grinded to a halt.
That's something that I would rather not discuss here.
She'll probably need a full organ check. That thing cannot be fixed. For one, organs are really hard to repair anyway.
Biomechs they're called biomechs, strength organs.
Biomechanical, those things are, complicated to replace.
Would it be possible to give her one of mine?
One of yours. Cybertronians only have one, even if they have multiple forms. You saying you want to donate yours?
I'm willing to if that's what it takes.
That would work. But are you sure you're willing to... Yeah, she kind of just stares at you through the casing. She also has a very, her joints in multiple places have taken severe damage. She's definitely going to need to be in the CR to repair that. Natural repairs will definitely take way too long. Might as well use the tech we have while we got it. You rest your hand on the glass.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
She, even though she's not fully online, I believe she can. I'm not certain. I've never been in a CR tank, so she can hear you.
She can probably hear me. I just wish that we weren't at war. That's what this is.
I think we all can agree with that. War was inevitable, sadly. The best we could do is get her prepared. There might be a way if the med bay, if the hospitals weren't completely destroyed, we could just check there if there's any organs on stamp. What is it called again, Wes?
Biomechs.
Biomechs on standby, specifically a TCOG. Speaking of, I'm assuming, are you function enough to convert forms, or has Ratchet given you the all clear yet? Because he is the head doctor.
Who's Ratchet?
That is fair.
I was never introduced. I was never introduced to it.
The white doctor auto. The white doctor.
He's working on drill bit right now.
He's working on drill bit. Larm, keep the enerzone flow a steady pace. Fry her while she's in there. Got it, boss.
I'm just not entirely sure that mine would work with hers.
Transformers T-Cogs are organ with biometric wise are almost identical, even if the alt modes are different. From the looks of her kibble, she's her alt mode really isn't combative or mobile.
True.
But I'm pretty sure she's just a so she can't transform.
They messed with mine.
Well, mess with your chassis. They wouldn't have. If they mess with it, cause severe damage. The biomat would cause severe damage to yourself. It looks of it, your chassis was up. I got to look at you. Where your T-Cog was able to take another. So you're not a natural triple changer then.
No.
That does explain the additional wings and boosters that.
And that's why if I gave up my T-Cog, I can still get around. My mobility won't suffer much.
And
you lose your daggers and stuff.
She says if you have any parts of your body transform out of you,
You'll lose your daggers, your ability to activate your thrusters.
Yeah.
And
Thrusters
bot mode.
might be fine depending on things, but any internal weaponry you won't be able to access. T-Cog does a lot, surprisingly. But she says, as her arm transforms into a scalpel, hurts back to a hand.
I don't really need all that stuff.
If you are adamant on given that, we could do surgery, or since she's in here, we could send a scout team to go check medical supplies and biomax at the destroyed hospital. You gotta run that through with the command, though. It's not my job to give missions. My job is to fix bots who are broken.
Then let's get her fixed up.
We're doing.
I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to be over here.
Yeah. You said, are you? So you're not gonna ask for hey? Or
Are you really not going to ask for?
I can always get another T-Cog later if there are any from the hospital.
the issue is she's not ready for surgery, or for that type of surgery yet. That might kill her with how wounded her body is.
Then
Any
I'll go
serious?
ask for permission myself then.
We're gonna have to try and keep her stable because we gotta keep a constant flow of energy into here. I've never seen a bot not take care of themselves. Bless me. This badly. What caused her, if you don't mind me asking, what caused her to reach the state of disrepair?
She was unable to, after...
I know a lot of bots, whenever it came to money-wise, themselves for checkups and repairs. This is insane. The fact that she survived this long. She's essentially just a walking corpse. If you don't take offense to that. Well,
Anyway, we should probably move on to another person.
You're threatening to kill the fucking doctor?
No, he's talking in meta.
Yeah.
I know. Droba, Raja kind of just taps you. Keep the rest going on, understand? Don't do
I got
anything too drastic.
Nothing too strenuous.
I do a light
Especially on
punch.
that shoulder
Hey,
joint.
tough guy. I do a light punch, like one.
You
Hey, tough
punch
guy.
it. Ow!
Also,
Oh,
that
I
that
put my
drill
hands
took a
over
bit
my
to
mouth.
replace.
I was like,
to
sorry.
resharpen. Hopefully, I don't think I sharpened it to where it used to be though. Unless you could, probably should do some manual check of that.
I can perform maintenance on myself with that kind of stuff.
Either that or overboard. But I don't
Maybe,
trust him with your body.
I was about to make that as a joke. That's in the last time he tried repairing you. For Ratchet.
You hear a welding torch spark up, drill bit.
Nope, you're not allowed. Not after you tried to attach extra drills to my drills.
It works. No.
I turned my hand to a taser and like slowly pushing it. I'm like, don't make me do it.
No. I'm good.
Thank you. Yeah, Stargazer does teach you some good things.
Anywho, I'm gonna go make sure Flash is doing well with the patient. Who is
Yeah,
that
just don't-
bot anyway?
No, all I know is that
Inspector.
Inspector cared about them.
And that's all that matters.
I
Hey, show
have
us
some
off,
sparklets that I need to go see and let know that I'm okay.
Well, you need a chaperone?
I think they would be glad to see you.
I just love the thought process of
Fight herself too.
me and them just drunk.
Just like, scrap, what have I done?
Overboard kind of leans.
Yeah.
Let's
Drillbit
get
then
going.
frowns and says, I don't know how I'm going to break the news to them. Megatron.
Oh no, that.
He wasn't as present in their lives as Overboard was, but
He was advocate enough to know where
they loved him. Every time that they visited, he would let them climb all over him. He would tell them stories from when he was young. It was.
I'm not good at saying stuff like that, but not telling them it is probably bad. But we should probably do it lightly. If you want me to do it,
How
I
do you
can.
explain in depth to Little Spark?
I don't know.
I know the older ones. They already know what a dead bot looks like. They were there when.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Hyrod, Sticker, and Cascade. Were those are the ones there?
Yeah. The rest, I don't know how to break it to them that he's not coming back. As he says that, like, you can see that, like, that's the moment that, like, it really hits him.
I'm gonna hold your hand. Like, you're not gonna be alone.
He gets kind of weak and has to sit back down, and he just says, "Oh God, he's not coming back."
We're all
I don't
here
know.
for you, mate.
I don't know what his last words were to you, but he cared about you as if practically raised you if you were his own when you were little in the mines. And he's the one who probably pretty much taught you to make sure the ones you got didn't end up becoming workers like you. Give them a life that they deserve, and
Jobet is just looking at the ground like he wishes that he could cry, but he can't.
If you wanna cry, you can. No one's stopping you. No one will think you're weak. That's what I was looking at his face. The obvious sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drillbit tries to say something, but all that comes out is just a whimper.
we got to keep going for him.
We're
celebrating the lives of the bot we lost it. It's not the victory is not the only thing.
Till all are one.
We better hurry back for Prime's memorial speech for them, by the way.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said. Remember that. Till the day, till all are one.
Come on. I know we're not.
I need a second. Overboard.
Give him a sec.
My bad.
You have all the time in the world. For you.
Though I think the speech is about to start, so we might want to wait then.
Drillbit takes a few seconds to compose himself.
Gather friends. As you see, Orion turns on a light. Optimus turns a light showing a decent amount of holograms besides just some other bots who all fell that day. One sec. Pretend there are a bunch more cops and other guys.
Will Shockwave be there?
All right, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
We think he's dead, right?
Gather friends.
Looking
I just
at
think in my head,
the holograms of the
should have been
fallen
there.
allies. I try to just salutes and
We've gathered here to celebrate great victory and great loss. The lives of the many who fell for this victory. We will fight on for those we lost, and we will fight for those who still remain. Till all are one. You do hear other bots start shouting, till all are one.
I'm joining as well.
yeah, I joined. Nitro turns in on it.
Too bad.
Drillbit says a very quiet till all are one.
Michael, do you join in the chanting?
No.
Kalkar and Red Light do.
Inspector seems a little bit too preoccupied at the moment.
Though, with the loss of life, we must discuss of what to do with the innocent Cybertronians that still remain on the planet. Many of them have lost their lives today as unacceptable casualties. Anyway. There are many other planets of Cybertron that are willing to join us in the cause of fighting off the Decepticons and for a better Cybertron. But many more fall under Straxus' rule. I am going to rule that civilian is Cybertron for their safety. It's one of the toughest decisions I have to make. But for their safety, and any of those who wish to go with, no one will frown if you leave. Very well. We will discuss and decide when or shall be.
We should probably put them on it. Be safe, but what do you think, Droga?
Ultimately, it's their choice, but
yeah, I just can't believe Cybertron's no longer safe anymore. All that's happened.
Drillbit looks Optimus in the eyes from a distance.
He notices.
Yeah.
Of the crowd.
Drillbit looks a little bit, and then he nods to himself, and he stands up.
I was still holding on to your hand the whole time.
Yeah.
Boy. Worried about you? Well, you alright?
I'll be better. For now, I gotta go see the kids.
Alright. Coming overboard.
Of course. You notice the senator walk towards the door in confusion. He's kind of scratching his head.
Is something wrong?
I heard the door shut. Most if not everyone speak. More bots are outside celebrating on their own.
Yeah, this
I
place.
don't see anyone
I don't think
leave.
we could have fit everybody, especially all the flyers. This place got crowded really quick.
I couldn't see the thing I'm trying to figure out is who left? It doesn't look like anyone left. Why did the door
Somebody
slam?
might not have wanted to be seen leaving.
Who's that blue guy making the
what?
the energon that those guys are drinking? Clearly someone's been bringing it, because clearly there's nothing inside here that's being made. There's like some blue, kind of same blue as fucking friggin' Nitronus. Who's that guy?
I think that's Blur.
Who?
Well,
I don't
erase
know.
it from Velocitron.
By the way, for meta, I'm referencing his Blur's retirement dream in IDW and want to be a bartender. If you guys don't know.
We're gonna move these guys. Nitronus, you coming along?
Yeah,
You notice
figured.
them trying to leave.
where are you all headed?
You seeing the sparklets? Do you want to come with us?
Star Dancer joins the group, joins up with
A
Grimlock,
drunk
just drinks
Star
and passes
Dancer.
out.
Good thing. And I give.
Blur is chanting chug as the Dinobot's trying to get back up and drink.
I giggle at the
Who's
scene.
he your boyfriend?
More like friendly rivals. Saved my life more times than I can count,
Joking
to be honest.
aside, let's go see the Sparklets. I can't imagine how scared they were of all the explosions.
The Hall Libraries is like one of the oldest buildings in Cybertron, but it's also the most protected. So them being in there, they would be fine. Head over there.
I don't think any of the fighting got even close to it.
Bro, it's very close by.
Good wishful thinking on
Unfighting
our
guy here,
part.
which is weird. Why would we keep them in the library again?
Probably because there's younger reading material for them to enjoy or something.
Also, it's like the safest place in Cybertron.
Yeah.
You know, you okay?
Yeah.
Overboard said, "Why is the door was open?"
Alright.
And I already figured it out.
Yo, little dudes, where are you at?
Hot rod! Tailgate!
Any is around?
Overboard says, "There's obvious signs they're here.
That's
They
good.
were here at least a little bit." He says, picking up what looks to be like just a big sword.
That's hot rods, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kids, I'm back.
I don't like the looks of things.
Keep putting my hand like for my gun holster, just in case if someone got in here. Unwanted.
Doesn't look like there's any signs of struggles. He says, besides
I don't like it.
Besides,
the
he says
silence.
the chair knocked over, but now Sparklets and
Star-
silence
Sky-
usually don't mix.
Skyfall? Alpha!
Cascade?
I'm gonna need some rolls to be made. Alert.
On it.
Alrighty.
Overboard doesn't see shit besides it's dark.
You know, I have to say something. It's very bad.
bad.
One time, me being drunk and not around is a bad thing. I actually that is one of.
Uh-oh. Hello? I have disconnected from Discord for some
Up
reason.
for a minute.
There we
deep,
go.
whatever your alert
All right,
is.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I died for a sec.
All right, we're gonna pause for a sec. Story time. Quick story
What?
time. As everyone
You
rolls
messed.
their alert.
You typed this by accident.
I
Oh,
said that's what we're doing. Story time as people roll. I'm just getting the rolls out of the way.
What do you know? Whenever neither one of us is there.
Okay.
there
I
we
rolled a
go.
19.
And just as bad.
James,
Sorry, Mom,
you tripped over a book. You stepped on a book. That's what you noticed.
Where's my alert at?
Your sheet.
I know it's on my sheet.
And
It's on your smarts if that helps.
1d20
I'm
plus
assuming-
26.
I'm assuming your light's on, Rick.
Alright,
Yes.
the books on the floor, that also doesn't seem to be very...
I like how overboard a guy that probably has a
Well,
light
the guy with the
on himself-
highest alert of all of us failed. Fuck does
Yeah,
that
he didn't turn on
mean?
his light. Everyone else has their lights on. Over, dumbass forgot to turn on a light instead of himself. You notice something
roll?
red. Just scuttle into the shadows.
Can I roll again?
No,
Fuck.
because Drill Bit succeeded. He noticed something.
Yeah. Kids,
Stop it.
if this is meant to be some kind of surprise.
It was a very familiar red color in the light. With there, you saw red with a bit of orange.
Yeah.
Which way did they go?
I have. Where?
Over there.
I can't see in the dark, you dingus!
I point my light in the direction.
Turn on your fucking light, you idiot! Smack it.
Oh, right. His light just starts glowing different colors.
Well, at least someone got a clue.
The disco.
It's
Like-
RGB gamer lights.
Yeah, no, fucking, he's like,
Yeah.
what? It was on sale.
She's no longer grasping for her gun.
You notice them just start scattering, freaking out when they see y'all.
Kids, it's us.
Why are they running from us? Kids!
Hey.
Petronus, go around.
Calm down, bud. There's nothing to be worried there.
Yeah, she starts backing up, screaming in terror.
Calm down.
They probably can't see you.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Cascade has a light built in now. Right?
She should.
Everything's not gonna be okay!
What?
Sounds like a
Girl?
Kids, what's wrong?
What's wrong is we're gonna be taken away!
Who told you
Oh,
that? Drillbit kneels down.
Optimus! Orion! I saw everything! I wondered why you were taking so long to come home and come back to the library.
So that's the plan.
Stinger snuck out.
Look,
We saw everything.
You obviously didn't if you didn't hear what I said to Double Stop. I said, ultimately, it's going to be your guys' choice if you want to go. I would prefer you to. Really. It's going to be dangerous here. And I'm not sure I could take it if something happened to one of them. But
I'm almost old enough to be able to defend myself, she says. I can almost think I'm almost ready to be able to transform. I can be useful.
it's not
Don't
about
disobey.
being useful.
The chance any of us could.
you
I won't
see,
take away your choice because mine was taken away. And I was young, but I want you to know I'm not certain I'll be able to protect you if you stay here.
You feel her hug you. Think, let's go. Let me go. I lost my makers. Sorry, but it's you.
Drillbit opens up his arms for any of them that want to come get a hug.
A lot of them start prowling in.
I love every single one of you more than I ever thought that I would be able to. When I was young and alone. Like I said, if you want to stay, I'll fight for you to be able to stay. But
hey, power's on! Oh,
There.
Looks like they brought.
Moment. Sorry.
Drillbit shakes his head, just
He clicked his light off.
yeah.
Sorry.
I would hit you, but I'm not going to.
Appreciate it.
Well,
I'll fight for you to stay if you really want to, but I can't overstate how dangerous it will be if you do.
Well, then I'll be an Autobot too. The Cascade says.
Drillbit looks really worried when she says that, but doesn't say anything.
Where'd Hot Rod go?
Where did Hot Rod go? Is he behind me?
No. Let's see.
Underneath her.
Thank you, Michael.
It's
Like,
one of those card memorization
he-
games.
like, the look on his face is very obviously like, I really don't want this outcome, but freedom is such an important facet to him. The freedom to choose their direction.
Freedom to right of all sentient beings. The rule
That he literally
follow.
cannot bring himself to stop them from making their own choices.
And then if you want to go, it's your choice. Me and Drillbit will end overboard. Maybe Nitronus will defend you for your decision.
And we'll make sure to stay in contact as much as we can.
Well, she says I'll be joining you on the battlefield too. I'll be protecting you.
It's gonna be dangerous. but
Finger
no.
nods in agreement.
if anything, I would not want
That-
Drillbit spark to 8 any further.
Way to rip off the band-aid.
Yeah.
Give it a couple cycles and we'll probably be able to be strong enough to fight alongside you guys.
It's
Heck,
Well,
I
well,
didn't
heck,
want
I'd say
to
give it a couple of cycles, and
explain
some of
it.
you might even outpace me.
this way, but this is a war. People have died. Megatron has died.
Then I'll have to avenge him. She says, looking very sad.
well, my heart, Drillbit got his killer.
Omega Supreme got his killer.
You helped. Don't knock yourself down, hero. Remember that? You
I
did
want to
good.
be a hero just like him.
In that case, I'll help you train. Be a good one. And maybe at the time. Just like you know.
You
I'm
need
not-
it?
If you choose to stay-
Drillbit is extraordinarily torn because
Mhm.
on the one hand he wants them to be safe, on another hand he wants them to,
The oldest ones are.
It is a good thing Star Dancering here.
and
The
on
Lord-
a third equally important hand, he doesn't want them to be in any danger at all.
Hey,
If I run into Hot Rod who still wants to train with a sword, I'll definitely help him with that.
But Charon's
Does anyone
definitely going to be a token update.
Their motors running and going to
So-
get from point A to point B safe and quick. I'm a guy.
If you choose to stay, just letting you
I'm-
know, I ain't gonna. When it's training, I ain't gonna be nice. Because
No,
after all, it's gonna
We
be
got
dangerous.
this. Whoop. Overboard kind
Right
of
up to the right of all sentient beings. That's the rule of this. I point to my chest. That's the rule of this badge.
Yeah. Overboard kind of. Drillbit, you
Yeah,
kinda get
Drillbit looks at the others and says, "You don't have to fight if you don't want to. I'd prefer you didn't, actually."
The issue is they're really little.
Either,
and
but Drillbit, it's their choice.
he's Overboard says, on a real note, those four are absolutely way too be doing that. I feel very uncomfortable with those three. Those three are of Typhoon of just anarchy. When they get their mind set something, they ain't changing it.
Team Anarchy.
I had to do a star dancer. I think I can handle 3 sparklets.
You'd be surprised.
Drillbit gives you a look when you say that.
Okay. Quote unquote handle.
By the way,
Yeah,
as you say that,
easier.
you feel a sharp sting in your skin. Like you just felt stabbed and zapped.
Ow!
Training starts now!
Now it's celebration day.
Bigger
Training
guys.
starts tomorrow.
But
Before
I
you,
got the jump on you. That means I win, right?
that's just
Acting like that.
Drillbit shakes his head, exasperated, but he has a smile on his face, seeing them happy.
Stinger's still being Stinger, I say.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. I'll give you that one. But next time, if you're gonna be
But
stealthy,
yeah,
actually be more
Drillbit takes the
stealthy.
Force still in his arms, and he says, "You four aren't old enough to fight yet."
So he said, "Do we have anyone that we could trust to take them to
But the problem is, there's a chance that the cons probably might know about our, so we have to be extra careful with the evacuation. Remember that.
That's a given, and obviously it happened right.
We don't have any ships, but a little birdie did give me something. What?
Is it a blaster? Hyrod says excited.
No.
Ooh. Is it a cannon?
It's a close friend of mine. Something when I was kind of upset. And like she found out Sentinel was planning on building some stuff. We could use these to our advantage.
Ooh. It's a cannon, right?
There's
I know it's a
ships.
cannon. See, I told you boys it was a cannon.
Oh, for primate's sake.
Kids, for tonight, let's just calm down and spend the evening together.
Agreed. And no tasing.
You hear a transform sound. But I
Remember,
can transform my arms. That's something the others can't do.
Tonight, everybody's having peace.
Because there's a
While
chance
the bad boys are licking my bad guys.
while the bad bots are licking their wounds, we are.
Tonight's the last night for a long time that we'll likely be able to spend time like this. So I want to spend it with you, my family.
Yeah. I'm just so excited to get started training. I think I'm about to explode. As she says that, she trips, and you notice, you hear a sound of a little. Think of it just tiny squeaky. She's now just a little car now zooming in. Did it! Look, I transformed!
Drillbit smiles right on his face, but also like, oh man.
Dang it.
I'm
dang it.
Yeah.
Now for the fun part.
Too, aren't I? Or do
Get
you want to
yourself
do that?
untransformed now.
Oh wait, what? How do I do that? How do I do that? I'm scared.
Calm down,
Okay,
Peacekeeper.
I guess I'm teaching you.
Shouldn't transforming just come naturally?
Yeah, but you still have to think. of what form to do because it's not easy. It's not as easy you may think at the first time.
The car, little hover, kind of looks like a little RC car with how big she is.
In comparison, at least to
Yeah, she's violently shaking. Chat.
I imagine that like her actual size would be like one of those little kids' cars.
Yeah. Chat. She's in roll mode now, upside down. I don't think that was right.
You're in robot mode. I'm helping her up.
Stupid! I did it.
Pat, you did. He pats her on the head.
Yeah. That's no fair. I want to transform. I'll transform into a jet or something. I'll be.
You'll transform when you're ready.
Don't let him near me, dog.
If you do turn into a jet, I'm not letting you anywhere near the crazy psycho lady.
Hi, Rod. You have wheels, though.
Actually, they have met me, so
They know who the crazy psycho lady is.
And who?
I feel like this is a good way to
Michael
end it
is
now.
going to be doing a mission. Save that. Wait. This is
Now I
a
think
good
it's a
place
good
to
time
call
to
it.
end it.
Yeah.
This is actually a good place to call it.
A bittersweet ending.
Mhm.
But hold on.
Oh, cutscene?
Play that funky dramatic music, Rick.
Gosh dang it. I just turned off the music. Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to see how the bad guys are licking their wound.
Yep.
And you know, with some of the stuff I might have planted in there, I might see
Yeah, it's
some
all
of it.
been all of the stuff that you've planted has been disposed of.
Oh,
Let's
that's-
get
Laser.
into that.
They're not stupid. Laser being smart.
Not superior.
In this room specifically, there was only one thing that I tampered with.
Has all of our equipment been prepared after our little bug continue playing? You hear coming from Soundwave's voice is Inspector. So Michael, I would like you to say this line.
Dealt with, sir.
Good to hear. Shockwave, how goes how's your new lab? Is it adequate? It is acceptable. It'll be quite acceptable when I have Fentanyl Prime as a lab experiment. He looks at his reflection in his cannon arm. Payback. All in good time, my dear boy. All in good time. We traded one useless member for a quite useful one. We may have lost Iacon today, but the war has just... New allies are starting to join. This is gonna be fun. Straxus, can I gut their leader? Pretty please. It'll be fun. If you get it, you get the prime in your sights, by all means you can stick your axe in his head. But for now, we must bide our time and wait in the shadows, ready to strike. As the evil laugh descends in the shadows. That's what we call it.
And we'll see you guys next time on the Stories of Those Within Us.
1 second.
The age of rust is no more. Welcome to the Great War.
Bruh.
Alright.
Anyway, I think we're good.
Bye.
Adios.